Hello and welcome back, everyone. This is Not Ever Here. We're returning today with turn 4 for Army Group North. And things have happened in the last, at the end of the last turn there, the Russians, the Soviets decided they were going to move a gigantic blocking force right in the middle of Velky Luki down here. So that kind of affects Army Group North because originally what I had planned to do here was send a force about through here, up through Pskov, and try and flank up that way. And then I would also have a couple guys, a couple army, or an army corps, I guess, come this way, try and take Velky Luki. But it looks like based on this this number of troops right here, this gigantic blocking force they put in the way of Army Group Center, which I was coming up this way as well, it looks like we're going to have to change the plan a little bit. Also, they cut off this, where is it, up here. They originally left that tile, that river crossing open for us, so we could have gotten across the river with minimal casualties. But now they've, of course, blocked it, so we're going to have to change the plan a little bit overall. We'll come back to Velky Luki in a little bit, but basically the plan is going to be, we're going to try and send our army this way. We're going to send the army here. Which army is that? Let me check quickly. It is, if I can get a corps, 16th Army. Okay, so the 16th Army, we're going to send them through this part here, and we're going to kind of line them up against the Velky Luki army that's kind of formed around this spot here. And then when they're in this position over here, basically this turn they're just going to move there. Next turn, then we're going to start pushing against them. Well, this turn we're going to send our panzers and our infantry motorized up here. We're going to just attack Pskov directly. And by taking Pskov up here, I hope that way we can kind of force this entire flank here to crumble. And they'll force to either come back up here to defend back towards Leningrad, or they'll be forced to move off the river and try and come down this way to defend along this way in case of a flanking maneuver on the Velky Luki force. So that's going to be the plan here. We're going to get right into it. This is going to be another kind of passive turn, I guess, for the Army Group North. I would have liked to have gotten into a little bit more combat, but hey, at least we're going to probably try and take Pskov. So we'll start over here. We'll try and move as many troops as we can to the over towards the east here, so we'll try and get rid of this force. Oh, he's gonna retreat, really? He's gonna play me like that? All right, well, we did 10,000 men lost there, a couple hundred guns and such, so we'll hit him one more time. That should be it for them. Finally, there we go. Finally, that pocket is condensed, so we'll start moving those guys over. Let's get these guys. We have enough admin points for a couple, like literally 2 divisions, I think, to motorize 2 divisions, but I think we're not gonna do that. We're gonna save those points, I think, for later on, just because I'm not exactly sure if it's the best use of the admin points to move stuff over towards the Eastern Front so far, or, you know, this is the Eastern Front, towards, further towards the Eastern Front. We'll try and get these guys as close as possible as well. Oops, misclick. And these guys don't have a lot of movement in them. Let's put him, can he get there? Ah, it doesn't make anyone happy, perfect. So that's going to be it then for those guys, I guess. Can this guy move any farther? Oh, he can move farther. Nice. Let's get him as far as possible. And that should be it for that army. What is that? I don't remember what that army is. The 18th Army. Okay, so now we're moving on to the 16th Army, which is these pinkish, purplish guys. Colors are not my forte. We'll try and move them into a better position here. Last time we kind of just moved them all. We kind of moved them all towards this flank, I guess. Not really putting them in the best places. We probably should have put a little more time into it. So move these guys right up here against the Soviet forces. They'll take a little bit of attrition by being adjacent to them, but can I not get to that guy? No. Let's get rid of that fortified unit then. Force him to surrender, and there we go. So yeah, is that impassable? It is impassable. Nice. So yeah, we'll try and get these guys as close as possible, and we'll just kind of like form a line here to threaten them in the future. This one down here can go not quite all the way there. I don't want to go too far towards Pskov. I'd rather keep them down here. Keep them down here towards this line. Have any movement left? I don't want to... we could attack them, I guess. Let's actually get a little bit closer here. I mean, we have the combat value to pull off an attack if we wanted to. We could definitely do it. Let's go this way. We'll try and get to the river right there. These guys here, we'll move this headquarters down that way. This headquarters... this one can go up here, I guess. And this headquarter can go here as well. Okay, fair enough. This last fellow here, he can go all the way in here. We'll keep him in there in like reserve, I guess, for now. We'll actually go ahead and we'll set him into reserve just in case they attack. I don't know why they would. They don't have the advantage to attack, but you never know. Never know. Might be that time of the game where the Soviets decide to get really problematic and start throwing counterattacks, just really terrible counterattacks over and over again. We'll try and move as close as we can here still. Is this the 16th Army? Great. So we'll put them right up there. We'll move this airfield up a little bit as well, so it's closer to the actual place it needs to be. And so that's going to be like our defensive line down there. It's not quite as even as I was hoping it would be, but it's not too bad either. So we kind of face them down that way. If we get next turn, we can move up a little bit farther as well, and we can hopefully start to push them back. Maybe we can get to like, even if we get to here next turn, that'd be great. So push them back to this line here along adjacent to the river. Not adjacent, I guess, but in line parallel. Is that the right word? Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, and now we're going to go for the attack right here on Pskov. So we'll set these guys up for the attack. We've been very lenient in assigning ourselves with additional support units, and we haven't really need to do it. But I think we're going to try it this time around. So let's get him up here. We'll move this HQ up there as well. This infantry we're going to put in here to kind of protect the flank of that HQ just in case. And this tank division down here. Actually, let's check out the headquarters. Yeah, let's move these guys all up here. And we'll move these guys up here as well. This one here can come over there. And now, what do we have here? We're facing a border regiment, a rifle regiment, and a fortified regiment. So it's like a security division or brigade, plus a couple others. So this guy has a pioneer battalion attached. What else could we use here? Can we assign? No, we'll leave the other ones alone. They don't really have any tanks up here, I don't think. They have a couple motorized, actually. So if we can assign maybe this motorized division, we'll assign the Panzer battalion. Give them a little bit more vehicle destruction. And we'll see if we can't help to push these guys across the river. Let's move this guy here for now. We'll leave him in reserve just in case. This tank division is all the way up here by his lonesome up here. So I kind of want to draw him back just in case they threaten to cut me off. This guy actually can move up here, move him there. He's not quite enough. They might be able to cut me off up here to isolate this unit. He doesn't have a lot of supply either. He's only got 15% fuel, 46% of the oh my goodness, the supplies themselves. But he's got 161% ammo, so he can fight his way there. He can stay, fighting for at least one turn, I think. I don't have to worry about it too much, but you have to get him we have to get him back in supply next turn if he gets cut off. So I think that's good. Let's go ahead and start some bombing runs here. We'll try and do some damage to these fortifications before we actually get too far. Actually, where's the airfield bomb? Try and hit these airfields a little bit here. 10. Okay, I'll take 10. We lost 3 fighters and 4 bombers, but it's better than nothing. We'll do one more. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll go ahead and we'll bomb these targets here a little bit. Unavailable out of range. Oh shit. I shouldn't have used those bombers. I feel bad now. Messed that one up a little bit. Damn. Well, I screwed up. Okay, let's just go for the assault across the river here then. Actually, let's bring, what do we got here? This is the fortified border and rifle. I'm gonna try one attack here, 1 on 3. Let's see if he can push them back. Reduces the fort to 1. Pretty even casualties as well, 291 to 399, 6 artillery, 9 artillery, and 2 AFVs. So that didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Let's bring this tank division in here, and hopefully these 2 guys will be able to push these guys back in another attack here. And there they go. They're actually gonna surrender the fortified and force retreat on the other 2. So we pushed them back on their side of the river at least. Not exactly ideal. We wasted too much movement there. But let's try and get across the river now on these guys here. This could be a tough attack. Let's see how it works out. Hey, that worked out quite well. And the rifles are going to rout, and the motorized will retreat, so that's perfect. And now we're going to actually take the motorized here, and we're going to go ahead and try and attack this division down here. Kind of, oh, they're going to hold. Son of a bitch. That didn't work out at all. And now he's out of movement too, so let's just get the Panzer. We can't even get the Panzer across the road. Oh, it sucks. Well, I might be able to take Pskov, though. What do they have inside the city? They have a border regiment and a rifle division. I think we should be able to do this. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. Oh, damn. They're going to hold. Just barely holding on to that position. We lost 200 men on that one as well. So we're taking some even casualties so far. We've taken some damage here. We have one more attack, I guess, out of these Panzers. We can hit them pretty hard here this time. Oh, we can't even do the strong attack. So let's Let's try one more attack here and see what happens. They're going to hold again. That time they held by a lot, and we took a lot of casualties. They took 70 men, almost lost. We took 279, so that was a bad attack for us, and they managed to hold that position. Let's see if we can force this guy to position here. That'd be nice. There we go. So we're going to at least retreat him, and I don't think we're going to get across the river. No, not enough to get across the river. But, wow, that didn't work out very well. Not the best attack plans ever, but it could have been worse, I suppose. Could have been much worse. We'll move this airfield up here as well. And, wow, now they're going to have to fill in that line next turn. They're going to have to put a couple more divisions back in these spots here. But I think they're going to be able to do that without too much problem. And we're going to have to attack them again and try and get across the river again. So, I mean, it's not going exactly the way I wanted to. They might slow us down here a little bit by a couple turns. This army here eventually will catch up. We'll probably send one, if I can demonstrate here, we'll send one corps of the 18th Army here. We'll send them up towards Tallinn to support the Panzer unit up there. And then the rest we'll send right towards Pskov here so they can kind of punch through and go on up this way, if I could demonstrate with the actual pen. So most of the 18th Army will go that way. Then we'll send one troop to go up here and support Tallinn up here. We might withdraw this Panzer unit back down as well. Send him back towards the line so he can be useful. Right now he's just kind of wasting supplies up there and he's wasting time, not doing much. So let's try and get him out of there. We might have been too bold trying to take Tallinn, so we'll draw him back. I don't think they're going to go and recapture it, so at least we should have it. But yeah, it'd be nice if we could have gotten supplies from Tallinn that turn through the port, but it didn't work out that way, I don't think. At least if it didn't work out very well. I'll move this guy one more, I guess, and I think that's going to be it for Army Group North. Everyone's out of movement basically, and yeah, not exactly. You know what we'll do one attack down here. We'll try and break a couple units down here, push them back a little bit, and there we go. We're going to retreat a parachute brigade, and we'll try and get one more down here. Force the rifles back as well. Wow, quite a few casualties for them, and that's what we like to see. You know, some casualties for the Russians, not for us. We'll do, can we do one more attack here? What's this? Rifle division and a mechanized corps HQ? Yeah, let's try it out. See what happens. And we're going to push them back as well. Oh, we're actually going to rout them. Ow, terrible casualties for them. Over 1,000 lost. And yeah, that's not bad, I guess. Not bad at all. So that's going to be it for Army Group North. We'll come back. We'll look at Army Group Center here in a minute. Or not in a minute, I guess, whenever you see the next video. And we'll see what happens with this big pocket around Veliki Luki. That could be troublesome for us to deal with. We're gonna have to take some Smolensk, but we'll come back to that in a second. We'll discuss that. So thanks guys for watching, and until next time, hope you have a great day.